Oi, this is Alicia, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. These past weeks have been so crazy in my life, and I just wanted to get back and record and upload a video. So, stay with today's video. Section 2, the application. So, thank God you're sticking with me. This is a complicated process. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to make it easier for you. This session's gonna be a little bit longer, but I promise you're gonna learn a lot of things after you're done watching this. And I'm sorry that might be not very clear, but stay tuned. The first thing you should do when choosing or deciding which college you want to apply is getting your computer, your laptop, whatever, your tablet, smartphone. Just get a device, sit down and Google the universities or colleges. You want to know as much as you can about this college so it'll suit you the best way possible. It'll suit your needs, your budget, your everything. Your major, I don't know, maybe you like going out a lot, so maybe you want a more hectic city than a small town and stuff like that. Those are things you should consider. Okay? I think I'm gonna make a video about this, so this video won't be too long. So when I was looking for which college I wanted to go, I stumbled on my current college's website and they had a virtual tour and I fell in love with that college. Oh my god, it's so pretty there. It's so pretty there. And I was like, I saw this on my computer, but you know, live is even better. So, virtual tours are your best friends in the world until you go to college. If you don't have the chance to be traveling where you want to study, that's probably the only way you get to know a little bit more about your college, and that's pretty good. So I'd like to add an important note because each application process is very different from another. They vary a lot from college to college, from city to city, country to country. So I'm kind of generalizing everything so it's a little bit simpler and you have an idea of what it looks like. But I always recommend going to the website and read what they require you to do or require you to upload and mail them and etc. because that's the only guaranteed way that you're not gonna miss anything and you're gonna be accepted and it's gonna be success all the way. For the application process, you're gonna need your high school. I told you you're gonna need your high school teachers. So that's the part you're gonna need them. First of all, you're gonna need recommendation letters. So most colleges ask for at least 3 recommendation letters, one from your supervisor or your principal or I don't know, and the other ones for your teachers. So I must have asked around 10 people to write me letters, so I'd have a variety of written things recommending me that I could choose, and I could choose the best ones that I know would improve my chances to be accepted. So that's a good idea. And ask history teachers if you took history because they know how to write well. Another thing you're gonna need from your high school are your transcripts. If you live abroad in another country that doesn't speak English, this part is very important and crucial. So you're gonna get your high school transcripts and your final report card with all your grades, and you're gonna go to a city hall office or something, and you're gonna ask the lady nicely, hey, could you please send this to an official translator? And she's gonna say, yeah. So you're probably gonna pay a small fee, but you have an official stamp in your translated document. And colleges are going to look for that because they require official documents. They don't want you, but you probably know English at this point, they don't want you to get your documents and translate them because unfortunately you can alter things. So they require an official translation with a stamp and everything included, so no risks. After you're done with your high school, you're gonna actually have to take some tests. For us non-native English speakers, we have to take an additional test that Americans don't have to. That is TOEFL. TOEFL is a test, an English proficiency test that basically measures if you can write, speak, and listen in English, read too in English, and just to see if you're capable of keeping up with classes and stuff. It's pretty like a standard test that everyone should take once in a while. So my phone at this point, I don't know what happened, stopped recording, and I'll take from where I stopped. The TOEFL test is valid for 2 years. That means during 2 years, you can repeat as many application process that you might want, and for many different colleges and also for different visas. Sometimes you are required to have a TOEFL test and your TOEFL score, of course, to get a student visa, but also to get a job visa. That's why taking TOEFL might be important when you need it, because it can be a little bit pricey. The next test that you might have to take, it'll be SAT or ACT. Those tests, Americans also have to take them, and they measure your math, science, writing, logic, reading skills, everything. So when I took it, I took the SAT, and it had a reading part, like reading and textual interpretation. It had logic, math with calculator, which was weird for me because we're not allowed to use calculators in math in Brazil. So that was a little bit weird and new to me, but it ended up doing well. And also an essay, but this essay was a little bit different, and it might be this way until today. That is, you get a text and you will evaluate this text, like what skills and what type of writing this person wrote, or what mechanisms this person wrote, like for example, like irony, sarcasm, or like exemplification and stuff like that. So it's not really very creative writing, is just very technical and to see if you know English as well. Another thing in your application process is specific essay. Sometimes some colleges require essays to know a little bit further about you and what you want and what you have to contribute to the college. For example, I have some examples here with me from texts that I had to write. So The topics were personal statement, that is, they want your background, your identity, they want to know you. Talent, experience, contribution to the world, community. Your major, academic interest, extracurricular activity. We talked about this. And person who influenced you. I think they asked you about people who can influence you, to know a little bit about your values and what you stand for, and if that's a good thing for the college community or not. For example, I wrote about my sister, and she's a person who influenced me a lot because she was also like a mother to me, and she's very cute, and we have a matching tattoo together. So an important platform, software, website, whatever that they created, it's called Common App. Many colleges so a software slash website slash platform that they created to make this complicated process a little bit more easy, a little bit easier, is the Common App or Common Application website. There are many colleges and universities, they put their application process, and you can like do one process and it's valid for many colleges at a time. So you actually do one thing and you're applying for multiple colleges. Unfortunately, when I did this, only 1 or 2 colleges that I wanted used Common Application, so it didn't help me a lot. Another thing in the application process that might happen, but it's not required, it's interview. The college might want to know who you are. So for my case, they scheduled a Skype or FaceTime interview, and it was pretty much a talk, chat. It was a little bit formal, but it was basically a chat, and it was an amazing woman trying to find a little bit more about myself. And it's just like, oh, where did you find us? And why do you want to study abroad? And all this stuff. They really want to know a little bit more about you and what you have to contribute. And exactly, that is, they want to know you in this application process. If you're into arts like me, you might have to go to this bit of application like I did, that is portfolio. A portfolio is where you show your work, your artwork, and you try to impress people that are going through the applications in the colleges. So it varies a lot from your major. For example, if you're music, you might have to upload a video of you singing or playing an instrument. But for me, that is more like visual arts / design kind of thing. I submitted paintings, drawings, digital art. I applied for FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City, and their portfolio was hard. I mean, I could do it, but if I didn't go through the specifications, I wouldn't be accepted. They asked me to make a 3D model and a self-portrait and like a sequence. It was like some random things that I understood what they wanted, but still read through the specifications. You can submit your most recent work, but it's also good to submit different media with different skills like throughout the time, so people can see how you came from and how and where you stand right now. So that's good for you. Okay guys, that's it for today. I'm so sorry this video was long and it had some errors of continuity, but I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys follow me on my Instagram at itsalicy. I post some stuff there, not as much as I should, but I post some stuff there. And if you really like this video, and if you loved, please subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Boom! Comment down below, accepted. Bye.